Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Monday. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going. I'm up, have myself a cup of coffee here, working a little bit at my computer. You guys know that I've been transferring my VHS, my tiny VHS, over to digital. So I've been working on that this morning, and I'm like, I just need to start my day. It is actually the July 4th weekend for myself right now. It's a rainy weekend. It's rainy. I don't even know if fireworks will happen tonight. We will have to see, but usually my Monday video is a cleaning, get motivated, and it'll still be a motivated video, but it's going to be a different kind. It's going to be a motivation to clean up your paper clutter, get that craziness out of your life, and I'll show you how I do things to make my life a whole lot easier. So I'm going to be cleaning up. Remember, I did my deep clean in my house, and I just didn't do this area. Well, for good reason, because it needs to be cleaned. So I don't normally let it get this bad. Like, there's paper shoved in there. I knew I was going to be doing a video of organizing my office area, so I guess I purposely put more in there. Haven't really picked things up like I do on a day-to-day basis, and I've got stuff sitting everywhere that I got to get taken care of today. So I'm going to bring you along. I'm going to show you how I declutter, keep mostly paper free, I mean, to a degree, and how I organize my papers, all that fun stuff, because you have it in life. There's just no way around it. Not everything is digital. And so how I do that, how I cut down on clutter in my laptop, in my phone, in my office area, working, all those fun things that we have to do today. So it's going to be a good day. So we're just going to get into cleaning and getting this area picked up. I've been waiting, I've been working over here, and I'm like, okay, I just need to get this out of here. I've had this VCR here for weeks that I've been trying to get things transferred. So it's time to clean this zone up. Are you guys ready? All right, let's clean up our office area. Okay, first thing you need to do when you have a home office is have a work zone, wherever that may be. It might be in a kitchen, it might be in a bedroom, it might just be a little desk in the corner of your home. Wherever it is, you can have, just designate an area that you can put everything in. And so for myself, this is my work zone. It's just our entryway to our home, but we use our other door over here. So this has been designated as my zone over here. I like this little area. Gives me a little space. I could do it in my bedroom, but for myself, being a mom of a lot of kids and having to do working at home and also, still managing a home and taking care of kids and schooling and everything else, I find that being out here is a whole lot better for myself. Now, I've never had like a zone area before. Sometimes I just had a little corner in a kitchen. I designated a little corner of my countertop space and was like, this is my work zone. I had a little bulletin board, had my laptop. This was just where I worked at. So whatever you can do. Sometimes it's the table, but if we eat on the table, it's not a good place to have on the table. So this has been a good zone for me to set up my area. So for having a good work area, you need a nice desk. A nice desk that's going to be able to be functional for you. Now, I've used many over the years. It seems like I'll get one and then I'm like, all right, I don't like this function of it. I don't like this function of it. I like to change this. And we switch. FlexiSpot is my choice of office desk furniture. I had a black one with a glass top on it, and that was really nice too. But for myself, having the glass on the top, I use this thing, old school mouse. I don't mind using the keyboard and using the touchpad. I'm getting better, but I still like to edit and do things with my mouse. That's just the way I am. So for myself, having that on here, on the desk and the glass, it did not glide very easily, so I had to have a mouse pad, which is fine. I did that too, but I just had to be a little bit more careful because it was glass and I have things on there. I just have to be more careful. So I switched for a white desk just to match my little area over here a little bit better. So this desk, I love it. It's a standing desk. It moves up and down. So because I find that I sit an awful lot, when you sit for an awful lot, look at that, you can move your desk all the way up. My Mother's Day flowers are moving. So when you sit an awful lot, sometimes it does get weary on you. I used to have it real low to the floor, and then I've had a lot of neck, shoulder, back pain, and so I realized that, wow, it was like, and I've never experienced it before. Never experienced it. Last year I went through a lot where it was like constant in my nerve, and it was bad. But I learned that, I just had to change a few things around, and one of it was how I was editing. I have a software now, because before it was a constant like jerk over, because it was like delete. I had to constantly move my arm over. It's the little things, the repetitive things. And so I have new software where I can just make certain keys be certain ones so my arm doesn't have as much movement. Standing up is huge. That has helped me huge with my neck and back issues. So I can stand. So that's why I like this desk, because this is really high, but standing up and working is really good. Or you can move it down to whatever level you want to be able to sit down at. So this has been good for me. And then what I did is I bought it's a big man chair. I don't need a big man chair, but it's a taller chair so that it's not completely low to the floor. So Bought this one over at Staples. And I like it because it's more up. You're not like just down on the ground, so it's up a little bit higher. So it works out good. So then you're up more level. I use my screen here. I use a double screen when I edit, and so just being able to have eye level has helped me huge. So these are the two choices that I've upgraded to over the years, having that for me. And what I like about the desk also, it has, you can have presets here, so you can set it at different like levels for your thing. It has USB-C charger, has an on-off button, a child lock button, and then, wait for this, messy drawer. Has a drawer. We're gonna clean this out today. I promise you, it does not look like this all the time. So has a drawer right here for some little essentials. So I like it. So I thank FlexiSpot for sponsoring today's video. They're having an Amazon deal from July 12th through the 13th on their desk. I'm going to put a link below for the desk, and you can go check out all the different desks they have. Like I said, they have ones where they have a raised back. That's always a nice thing too. But me, I like this wide part of the desk. The glass is really nice, very pretty. You can clean it off really good. It just depends on your use of it. But I like this one, just the white, because it matches my little, this is my work zone. So it works good for my zone. So we're going to clean this area off and make it a whole lot more workable and able to do things. That first thing is I'm going to get this VCR out of here. We're just moving one thing to another place. I'm going to have to clean over there eventually. So this area we're going to clean up right now. My camera. So when I'm cleaning an area, like usually I will take, like, this is not going to store on my desk. It's going to store over here in my storage, which I'll show you. So I'm just going to set that over there. These are more cords, Okay, normally I don't keep anything in my desk but my desk, a mouse. I keep my earbuds on here, and I have my wireless pad. And then I do have this. This stores like my planner, my Bible, and usually any kind of paperwork that I have to do something with. So that's all sitting here. So I need to go through this and kind of organize, figure out what I need to do with it, because again, like I said, I have my planner here, and it's just been one of those things that have been sitting for a little bit. So I'm just going to go through this, see what's in here. Okay, so I did this little area right here. So this is just my Bible, a book I'm reading. I'll put my planner right here. This pile is things I have to do with today. It's like paperwork, bills and stuff. So I just shoved all the papers inside my planner. I'll go through that in a little bit. So then we can keep moving on with the desk area. Always keep a bottle of anointing oil. Anybody else do that? No, just me. I keep that right there. So this is good. I keep my laptop plugged in. Don't mind the cords everywhere. These are what I edit with, is little earbuds. That's what I use. Some people use full-blown headphones, but I can't do that in my household with my kids. So I just like these earbuds, and I will just stick these right here, because this I use all the time. That's something I'm doing on a daily basis. We'll clean this off here. Then my glasses here, I'll put these away. Again, we'll get to the drawer here. This is after. This I'm going to be taking and sharing all my stuff on here when I'm finished, to save all my videos and stuff. So I'll put this out too. Happy Mother's Day. I feel like Mother's Day is good and gone, so I can put this away, even though it's a cute little card. I like, oops. Cute, just to see you smile. So cute little card for my kiddo. So I'm going to check those out. Cute. So I will go put that in my hope chest as a saving gift for Mom for Mother's Day. And then I just keep a little flower here. Keep my wireless pad here, and then I do have this plugged in. I gotta find the cord, and I usually keep my earbuds out here. That's the only thing I keep on my desk. So for the most part, it looks a little bit better than this. I don't have this pile usually ever here, so this is what it would look like. This is how my desk would look like for cleanliness, and this works out really good. So like having my desk, it's just nice and clean and neat. Usually this I have to go through, so this will be through today later on. So we're gonna clean the drawer out now. I know this is messy because I've been shoving everything in it. Okay, I bought like a pack of like 1,000 wipes. So using those up, so the alcohol wipes. So this is good. So now I can put everything back in here. Let's start over here. So I have highlighters here. This is something I used when I did my plan with me for this year. I use highlighters to highlight certain things in my planner. Let me show you. Let me go to a clean month here. When I write things in my planner, I will highlight different things. Like the orange one is film, so that's my work one. The green one is church. I highlight it that way. I have different highlighters for different things just so I can see them better. So I have one for if I do like a groups, household, work, church, appointments, and celebrations. Just things to be reminded of. It's just easier to see when you have a highlight, because sometimes when I write things in my planner, I don't really always like, it's like written real quick and I might miss it over. So having the highlighter helps me to go, oh wait, remember to see that so you know how to do that. So, and then I usually keep a pen in here. My Bible, this is a Pentel pen. I like this. One of my viewers told me about this. Awesome. It's basically a colored pencil all in one. So you can do different colors, and I love this for my Bible. It's one of my favorite things to use. This thing, what is it called? The whiteout pen. I keep a nail file in here because you never know. And I'm going to put this over here. It's my permanent marker. I'm going to hide that over there. And I just usually keep one pen in here. So I'll put my other ones in I have a little storage thing over here, which I'll show you in a minute. So I'm just going to move that over. I have another one, so I'm going to put that over there for extra. Chapstick, always keep some chapstick in here. I keep a lighter, always keep a lighter. Light some candles. We keep one hidden over here. I also keep a tape measure. I bought this one. Use this all the time when I'm buying things online. I'm like, let me measure it in size, so this comes in real handy here. I've got my remote to my TV, so I'm going to stick that. I don't use that. That's going to go on the back. And these are an SD card holder. Don't usually need to use this too much, so I'm just going to put this in the back of the desk where you don't need to go to it. Got lots of receipts. When I've been going shopping lately, I've been kind of like making sure I get the clothes and like the clothes, and then throw away the receipts afterwards. Like keep them for a little bit just in case we want to return something. So I know there was a couple things I bought and I was like, I don't really love that. Let's see. Okay, I did find my cord for my earbuds. So I'm going to plug that back in. So I usually keep this plugged in all the time right here. It's just something I use every single day of my life. So that's something I keep right there. So this would be an extra one, which we can put over there in an extra drawer. So I'm going to move that over here. There's a table over here where I'm setting stuff to put somewhere else. We were looking for lighters and couldn't find any for fireworks. I've got some in here, so keep these and put this over here to put in the kitchen. And I've got a lot of sticky notes. I live by sticky notes. It's like one of my things, but I've got like a bunch in here. So what I'm going to do is just keep one out, put the rest in my storage over here so I use this up. So this will go here. I like a small one. And then, and I like to keep bigger ones that I use as well. So, and I also use list. I love list. I love all kinds of lists. So I bought different ones this year. This is my list of a grocery menu, which I haven't even done it all yet. All right, let me rip this off. Okay, so I have things that I write in, so I'm going to stick that in here. It feels like that's fluffy. Oh, I've got my, I was thinking something fluffy in here. I got this, one of my viewers gave me this. This is so cute for my Bible. And then I use to-do lists. Like I love to-do lists. That's like one of my favorite things. So these are almost at the end. So I just need to use, these are a little bit small. They're just different sizes, different kinds. I like this because it has like a lot of little lists. I've just not used these yet because I've got so many. So I'm going to put these here. This is going to be one of those things that I'm going to focus on using. So like here's a small one. So I'll probably use this one up. I will keep this one like at the top instead of getting the square ones. Like I usually like the bigger ones of these, which I do have some. So I will focus on using these out first before I start into something else. So this is good. Found a memory stick as well. So let me see. This I'll put over here. I'll go through this later. And this I keep because I got this as a gift too. Sometimes when I have like a cup that has like a lot of condensation, I put this down to put my drink on. So I keep this in here as well. Found the mystery. This one, I'm going to put this over here so I don't use it. I use my other list as much as I want to. And I got glasses here. That's what I use. So now, more. There's more. This I'm going to keep. These there's a few lines on this. I've got like 3 pieces of paper left. I'll put this here. This I like to use like menus, things like that in there. We bought this at the farmer's market. So the kids were like, where's the candy? I'm like, I don't know. I had it over here. So this is good. This is what my desk looks like now. Nice and organized. This is how I like things. This is how it normally always looks. Like I said, I got a little bit behind just because I was doing a lot. So my goal, so when I'm doing things, my goal is to use up things. So like this little notepad, there's like 4 pieces of paper left. I'll be able to use that. These right here, I have a ton of these. So I need to use some of these up before I even think about getting more, because I'll go at the store and go, oh, that looks really neat. That's a great one, and then never use it. So, because I bought this one last year, still haven't even opened it. So I will focus on using these, and this will be great things to make a list on. So my drawer here is finished. I can shut it. Wiped my laptop in a long time. So I'm gonna get some here, Cleanse and Screen cleaning wipes. Think how dirty everything is because you touch it all the time. I always forget to do this. Good once in a while, remember, get out and wipe your stuff off. All right, can we come to the floor? That's a good place for it. I got Maxine right here. This is her zone. She likes to be over by her mommy. So purse is part of your office as well. So clean out your purse is always a good thing. So clean out your purse every once in a while. I'm gonna go through mine real quick. Sure, why I have rechargeable batteries in my purse. I'll put this over here. I keep my glasses in here. I don't wear glasses on them. Sometimes I have 2 pairs. I have one that I use up close at my desk. That sometimes I use for reading. I realized that. So I'm getting older, that works out really good. These are bifocals for far away and up close. I don't need them for everything, but these will be good for when I'm driving. I like to take those just in case you need them at night. I keep this with the cards that I use on a daily basis. Why is there a card here? This thing I use all the time. Instead of having a wallet, I have a couple wallets, you'll see, but this is something I use like all the time because I need, like, my licenses right here, my card that I use all the time. I put that right out on top. That I get within easy access in my purse, just instead of digging through and grabbing out a wallet. This thing I love, these are great. These are purse inserts. I never even knew they existed. I bought a Michael Kors purse, I don't know, years and years ago. My brown one, absolutely love it. And like, I put things in it, and like the first time ink got in the inside of my purse, I was like, oh my goodness, just by like pure, because I'm busy with kids and I'm shopping, I throw the pen in my purse and it's open. Yeah, not good. So then I realized they have these things for like $10, $15, and these are amazing. So I like the ones, I don't know, I don't think it'd be like real wool, but I think this one is the name. Omi style, O-M-Y style, Omi style. Very nice, good quality. You can get a whole lot of different size ones. So this works for me. This has an insert in it, and I realized that it doesn't really matter if I have this insert because I don't use the pockets on this. I kind of thought it'd be good to divide everything. I'm like, that doesn't work good. So I'm actually just gonna take this piece out, and it just has one big piece in here. So in mine, I don't keep a whole lot in here. I keep my inhaler, I keep my chapstick, we keep some hand cleaner wrappers, you know. Lipstick doesn't go in here. Keep a pen in here. I do have this right here, and this keeps all the cards I don't need to access all the time, like our medical cards, because it's rare that I need it, because usually doctors have everything on hand. So I keep those sort of things in here because that's where we would need those. So those are in here, just a separate wallet. And I do keep a change purse. Anybody else keep a change purse? What is that change? Oh, money. So it keeps a few dollars. I don't have much. A few dollar bills here and there. They're all rolled up, and some change that I get, loose change. Collect it, put it in here. I keep some medicine, not a ton, just like ibuprofen and any kind of allergy pills that we may need. That's stored in here too. So that's next, because I always am out and the kids are like, I have a headache or something. So that's stored in there. And then here's another hand cleaner. I don't need 2 hand cleaners, just one. I think I'll put one in my car. I think that was why I kept one in here. I ever used the same hand cleaner for like years, and you're like, you need to upgrade your bottle. So this is it. This makes this thing a whole lot smaller, and I can put that in here and just keep my keys in here inside my purses, nice and organized. You can zip it, you cannot. This works out really good. I like having that piece out. Yeah, that works a whole lot better. Because I do like to carry my Bible, and I do keep a sticky notepad in here too. I do like to carry my Bible and put that in here for church and things, and so having that extra space out helps a whole lot. So purse is organized. We're gonna move on to this. So this thing, I got this thing when I got my desk, and it's just to store extra stuff in because my other desk had a lot of drawers and it just stored everything. Well, this little cabinet stores everything extra and then some. So I really like this. So we got to clean this one out too. I gotta move Maxine first. She's like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm gonna clean. I have to clean. We have to go for it. We'll do drawers first. This is our receipt drawer. This is where we keep all of our receipts for text time. And it's overflowing because we just keep adding to it, adding to it, adding to it. So that's okay for that kind of drawer. Always make sure you reach behind your drawers so you don't lose any kind of paper receipts. So that's good for that drawer. This one just stores paper for the printout. I keep my extra batteries. Are these just regular batteries? Oh, these are AAAs. These are a lot of, why are these over here? I don't really use these very much. It has some index cards in here, folders, and plastic covers. I realized I have more of these little notepads. I thought I was out. That's good to know. Then we also have these like a stationery pack, like a real stationery pack. Wow. Not very often do we use these. I used to write a ton of letters way back in the day. Way back in the day. This is like just a notepad. So much goodness here. So yes, went through. So I remember my mom having like a whole drawer full of different cards for everybody. I'm trying to get more and collect more over the years. So this is good. I don't know what I'm going to do with these batteries because I don't feel like I need AAA batteries very often. We might have to do some transferring in the kitchen. I was part of a Adobe Creator Studio camp, which was awesome. It taught me how to use my Adobe software, and I took so many notes. And so these I have saved in here. So this I'm like, it's one of those things. Are you ever gonna look at this again? I don't know. Probably not, but I should probably hold on to it, shouldn't I? Because one day I might want to come back and go through this. So I know all these good things. So I'm not sure if I should put it on my desk for something to look at new recently or just put it away. It has some neat tips and stuff. I just haven't used them. Maybe I'll put it in my desk and it'll be one of those things I'll like kind of look at all the time and go, okay, I need to do something with this. Whether I go back and look and acquaint myself with some different things that I learned in my course, that'd probably be a good idea. So I also keep a printout of my main grocery list, and the reason why is because sometimes our internet does not work, and if you have no internet, your printer's not going to work. And so when I want to do my grocery list, I'm like, oh, it's out. So sometimes I print up too. So I'm going to just keep that in there because that's something I do use. These top two are all my office supplies, so I'm just going to go through them real quick. See, I have plenty of these tiny ones. Plenty of those tiny ones. I think it came in a big pack. I don't have many big ones though, so these will work. I keep AA batteries in here because my microphone requires them, and so if it ever dies, I do have them. Got some more mounting putty here because the kids do like it, and these are extra batteries. These are for our, about a whole pack. These go for our security system. It's one of those things you don't really need all the time. I just put these in the back, or will I forget them? I put it back there. That'll work, right? That'll work. I'll put those back there. These go up here. Alright, we might put some more down there. Let's clean this one up. This has got like stapler, paper hole punch, things I don't usually use. Printer ink. These things, if you ever use these. No, you never use these. Once in a while, not always. Oh, look, another lighter. I've got a lot of these memory sticks. I'm going to go through them all and see what I actually have on them before I decide what I'm going to do with them. These are awesome. You can buy like a 3-pack on Amazon, and they stick to like your, I don't have any sticky in the back, do I? If you want to put like a pencil up or something on like a refrigerator, but I already have one open. Extra staples. These are hooks that I never use. What are these? Are for my table. Again, never use. Throw them away. Now put them downstairs like in our junk bin. The junk bin for disposal is awesome, but I don't use it. Ooh, I feel like that's a piece to a vacuum or something. I need to put that out too. This is the extra drawers I keep all my like extra pens for our dry erase board in, extra pens for me in. But I also keep these color ones that I never use. Once in a while I use them, but not very often. I have a couple extra of these too. So I was keeping like Christmas and like, you know, colors I liked, but I don't usually use them too often. So it's one of those things. Do you keep them? Do you get rid of them? Probably get rid of them. It's been a few years. I'll just open these up. These I got on sale, dry erase markers, which is nice because we do use those a lot. So I want to throw this away. Keep this because when my other ones, they have a little magnet and these don't have a magnet, I can stick these on my refrigerator. That'll work. This is good. Keep my pens and stuff that I use here. These are all the dry erase board things, and then that's how it is. It's good enough for me in here, so this drawer is good. All right, the other thing I did put back in here is the batteries. I opened up the box and put them in here. I like to keep the rechargeables in the kitchen only because sometimes kids don't look and see that they're rechargeable, and they'll put them in the, you know, rechargeable charger. So these, we don't buy too many regular ones, except for like we have the laser tag set, which we'll use those for, and my camera battery. That's the only one I use regular batteries for, but everything else we get rechargeable because we use a lot in our household. All right, here's the cupboard. Let's go to this one. Yay. Okay. So I got batteries in here too. This was my candy bin. It's empty. Labeler. Can I really get that? I just love the labeler. Labeler is a great thing to have. This is all just camera stuff, drones, things like that. Do I have this? Camera because our internet's out. More cords. Oh, more earbuds. I forgot I have these. These are my favorite earbuds. And pound. Espresso beans. My favorite treat in the candy dish. More batteries. Okay, so what I'm going to do in here is I find that the bottom one, I can't see anything in there. So I'm going to put this little basket in here. This is more paperwork that I keep in another room in my house, which I'm going to keep everything in here. So this I'm going to keep on the bottom because it's paperwork I don't always have to go to, which is good. And then I also keep, so that is just for something I have to have for a business. I also keep a big file in my another space which holds all of our previous year's taxes. So once a year we do taxes, we have to keep the receipts for what, 5 years, something like that. So all of that gets stored in there. And then I also keep another file folder, very small, and I kind of go through it periodically, try to do it once a year right now, and get rid of things I do not need. Like right here is kids testing. I need to keep a record of their test like on file. So like I've already got their new one, so those will go in the trash. So I'm just gonna go through this real quick. It's just a simple file of everything, and then see what I need when I need to get rid of. It's not a lot that I keep in here. I have to keep the kids' test on file in here, their immunization records, which is another file I realized, and then banking things. So it's kind of small, but I realize I keep all my receipts for warranty. So I'm going to go through and see if any of these are voided, you know, like Lowe's, Walmart type thing. If they are, then I'll get rid of them. Okay, I went through that. That was a lot of going through. Lots of old receipts. I'm glad everything is like online now because I was looking at some of my receipts and they're like so old you can barely see them. So I'm going to put this down here as well because that's going to be like my storage of those kind of things. So down here, it's mostly like my electronic holder things that I don't use all the time. Like my drone will go under here. That will stay under here. I will keep, we have an extra JBL right here. Put that back there. I found more batteries. Those I'll put in my drawer batteries. Found some of these. I bought rechargeables extra, but I'll put those in the kitchen. And then extra things like earbuds, those are good in here. I'm not sure what this is. When you find cords, what is it for? I don't know, but these are all like microphones, things that I don't use all the time, but you know, may use eventually, so that's what we'll store in here. Keep my camera here because I do use this in my little thing here. And I do keep my extra. My phone comes with like the lightning speed cord, even though I use my wireless charger most of the time. It's good to have this here just because I could use this one day. Perfect. And I'll probably spill my little candy back. I need some candy. I don't usually keep too much in here. These are good. Espresso beans. Oh, delicious. Espresso beans and hot tamales. That's what I would keep in my candy jar. So, once in a while, it's good to have this in there. There we go. And I think I've got a couple of these. Someone was sneaking into these and eating my chocolates. I'll put these in here. So that'll go good right there. Put that in my candy, my stuff in the back of this, and then I still have room for like my other camera if I have to put in here. All right, I'm looking around. I think the rest of the stuff is to be put somewhere else. So this is good and organized. I'll leave this kind of open because we do always have things to put in here. So let me go put all the other stuff somewhere else. Okay, I'm getting there. So this is going to be how I'm going to do it right here. This works. My printer. This is paperwork that has to go to somebody else. So this is all organized. I feel like we're very good. Feeling good with the concept here. So now I'm going to go over it this way. This, I'm going to move out of here. I haven't moved this. This will go. I'm not sure if I'll put it. I might put it downstairs, see if they can use it down there. If not, I'll put it in. Somebody will use it. So this little area is going to be not a whole lot right now because it's like my storage of like things that I have to do for like a review, things like that. So I just put a cookbook down there that I use for my Mennonite cookbook once in a while. I pull it out. So that's going to be closed. I'm going to set this over here because I hope that in the next week I can throw this all away. Yes. Throw these away. These are back from 1996. Little VHS tapes. So I'm almost done. I went through all of these. And here's my VCR. My awesome $10 VCR. So this is gonna all go into like recycling. I'm sure they would love a VCR at Goodwill. And then I'll see if maybe someone I know wants to transfer, if anyone I bet wants to transfer, who has VHS tapes to transfer. So this is gonna go elsewhere. But for today, it's gonna sit here again because, and then I'm gonna keep my purse over here. This will be my storage and my purse will sit right here on this bench. And this is gonna be good. Right here is gonna be my zona. Put Maxine's water over here. So this will be, again, it's the reminder to get it done. So it's sitting there. So I'm going through the videos and I'll show you that in a second. Let me come up here. So it'll be my reminder to go through my videos. So what else am I gonna do, Dave? I'm not gonna show you my planner. I'm gonna be going through this pile of stuff right here over the next few days. This is my goal. So inside here, I have a lot of like notes, sticky notes of things I just have to do something. Like here is a check I have to deposit. Hold on. Maxine wants her dog food, even though she has some. Just different things, you know, refer for the dentist. I have a list here of things to do. Random things like long-term things. I got a wonderful, look at this. I love your guys' encouragement, your card. This was from Barbara from England. So sweet. I love your encouragement. Your guy, some people send me cards and to me it's just like, it comes at the exact time I need it and the right time. So when you send those to me, thank you so much, Barbara, because I read this and it was like, I was having a day where I needed like encouragement. I need encouragement too. Like I have the joy of the Lord is my strength. Yes, I have all those things, but life still comes, things still happen. And so I got this on the day she wrote it June 24th. It came a little bit after that. And it was just like a good reminder. I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for people that do that. So very sweet. So I have this. So I saved my cards. I'm going to put that somewhere else. So this I will go through. And then I keep in my planner all of my stuff. I have my planners pretty organized. It's got papers in it right now, but have it all written down for each day. I have everything written out, the things I need to do. I've already organized and did a video on that. So that's here. And then I have like this. So as soon as I'm done with my videos, which I'll show you in a second here, everything's going to go on this little stick of life. And then it's going to be saved forever. So that we have it. I'll put it somewhere and I'll have it. Now these are 3 backup discs and I don't even know what they are. So I will put these in eventually, not today. I will go through these 3 and figure out what's on them and maybe back up my computer as well. So this is good, but that'll be my eventually. So another area is your computer, going through, and cleaning up your computer. So for myself, I keep my desktop pretty simple. Some people have 1,000 icons. I do not. So I just keep my documents. I have an audio file folder because I have audio like music. I keep that on there. I have a thumbnail photos because when I do my videos and I screenshot the pictures, try to get a thumbnail. I don't know if they're blurry or not. Do they show up on YouTube blurry? I don't know. When I go to export them, sometimes I feel like they're blurry, but I think it's just our bad internet. So when you see like when you scroll through YouTube and you see like mine, is it blurry? let me know. Let me know if screenshot's the wrong way to do it. And then this is a new folder right here. This is storing right now all of our video. There's like 51 gigabytes. So those are all our videos and pictures, all my history of my entire marriage here. So this is how I keep my computer pretty clean. Obviously right now has a lot on. So what I'm gonna do over the next week or so is, my goal is to, I'll back everything up real good. I usually back up my stuff regularly just to have it. So I'll probably go through and do that one more time. These sticks probably have it backed up over the years on there. So I'll probably be going through, back up one more time, delete the rest of them on there. So keeping your computer clean is a huge thing. Keeping your, also your internet, or like your emails, things like that, your phones, those are all good things. So I'm one that doesn't keep anything. That sometimes gets me in trouble. I understand the importance of keeping it, but I know like people's text messages, people usually have a whole long list of ongoing. I don't, again, I delete. I don't know, maybe it's just me. It's keeping it neat and clean, and then going through periodically and like going through and looking at my phone, the apps I have, and going, okay, is that something I need? Is that something, you know, like I look at, like I have things that I'd use, like a cam scan one time on my phone. I'm like, I don't ever use that. My Chick-fil-A. Do you ever use a Chick-fil-A app? No, I don't. No, I don't. I know you can earn stuff. I never use my Chick-fil-A app. So things like that. What else is on here? Canva. I never make my thumbnails on my phone at all. Used to, because I used to make my thumbnails, but I don't anymore. So I'm going to go through real quick and get rid of ones I don't use. Go through and clean out those. Obviously I have to keep some on here, but going through and cleaning those things out, then going into my Gmail and also getting rid of messages, things that I don't normally need. I just delete them. I'm a deleter. So I do have a file, and I call it Save These under Gmail. So because business wise, I always get in trouble for deleting them. So I always like think, am I going to use this eventually? I'll put it into Save These. But when an email comes in, if I need it to stay there, I keep it in there. If I have to do something with it, I usually do something with it right away. If it has to be filed away for maybe eventually using it, I'll do that. So I'll go through and clean out my Save These file. Like I went there the other day and I was like, wow, there's like back from like 2000, a long time ago. So getting rid of things that way, that's something else I do. I'm trying to think of anything else I have on my phone. I don't keep a lot of pictures. I don't keep a lot of videos, things like that on there. So getting rid of that kind of stuff on there. I'll screenshot, like sometimes you guys will leave me a comment and say, oh, here's a recipe for you, or oh, go check this out, and I'll like screenshot it for later, and I'll go through that. Like eventually every few months, my phone, I feel like there's a lot on there. I'll go through and clean that up. So one way to keep your phone clean. That's how I clean up and keep my phone free. I know it's some people like to have like all their maybe photos or something you love to do, and you love to have a running thing of all your photos. That's a great thing. Nothing wrong with that. I don't. I usually put them after so long on my computer and then save those pictures in like a drive or folder or something like that. So keeping it cut down in the cloud. The less you see, the better. If you open up your email, there's 10,000 emails, all your spam. It's like, it gets overwhelming. So get rid of the things. If you can unsubscribe some things, unsubscribe. That's a good thing. I know Google pretty much asks you if you haven't touched the email that if it unsubscribes for you. So that kind of thing. Just about simplifying to make it less chaotic. Like if I come to my desk and there's a ton of stuff on all the time, it feels a little stressed out. If I open up these drawers right here and there's so much, it feels all stressed out. But if it's all cleaned out, it makes you go, okay. So like just doing this in steps. So this was just my done today. So now I know I still have to go through my pile of paperwork, and I'll get that done. And I know I have to go through the videos, and I will get to that eventually. And having it here in a visual, like seeing this VCR sitting here, I'll go, okay, I got to keep working on my videos. So for myself, I have a lot of videos to go through, a lot. These are all ones, oh wait, where'd they go? I have, I copied all my videos over to, you guys saw that I did that, digital right here, which is pretty cool. So I have like, there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, there's like 21 videos. So for myself, I'm like, it takes a long time to go through them because I'm kind of watching them going through. I'm cutting them out because back in the day, it was like a camcorder. It wasn't like your phone where it's like good editing. It's like you can barely see what you're filming, and like, you know, you zoom in and it's weird, and you don't think of like making a good video at all. There was no vlogging skills back then. So I'm going through and just cutting out like a lot of the extra fluff. So going through watching them all takes time. So in my head, I'm like, you know what? Just like the videotapes, when I was putting them on here, I'm like, if I can just do a few a day, that's a good thing. I ended up getting done way before then. So my goal now is like, okay, if I can just sit once a day, because they're like an hour and a half, if I can sit one time a day, get one done. You know what? In 21 days, there's 21 videos, I'll get through all my videos. So setting those goals, like that's a good thing. Like your phone. All right, I can't do all of it right now, but if I can go through and clean out my email tomorrow, clean out your email. If I can go through my pictures, I'll do that tomorrow. That is the kind of way to do. Go through your paperwork. Okay, I got a ton of things. Take one day and go through one thing. That's the key. Don't like take it as a big giant task. It's like I usually keep up on anything pretty good. I've been lapsed the last few, like the last couple weeks. So there's a lot here to pick up, but just not letting it get overrun and overwhelming. That is the key to everything. And then cutting down, and the less the better. I don't get a lot of, I'm trying to think, bills, you know, paperwork, that stuff. I don't get a lot in the mail because most of our stuff is all already directly taken out, directly deposited, those kind of things. So having that helps too. Not having to keep all that paperwork or having to file it and things. I still get some things in the mail, but most of it I've opted out just to get the digital version, and that works. It's like there's always going to be something online to go check, so I don't really need to worry about having that physical paper for myself. And I know having these pictures and videos on here is going to help too, because it's one of those like, all right, it's one more thing I wanted to get through. So for myself, I figured this would take me like years to go through, and it's literally only been a few weeks. So if I can get it done, I feel like, all right, it wasn't going to take years. It's only going to take a few weeks, probably longer, but you know what I mean? Just to get it all finished and done, and then I'll have a night, it'll be finished. One less project that I'll have to worry about, and my kids won't have to do it one day, or I won't have to do it when I'm older. Get it all done now. So that takes care of my desk area, my planner, all that kind of stuff. It takes care of my extra stuff. It takes care of my online world, cutting down that. It takes care of on my laptop. It takes care of, you know, my phone, all of that. Getting that decluttering, simplifying your office area. So that's it. That's my video today. That's my video for you, is organizing your office area. Hopefully it gave you some tips on things that you can do in your home, ways to cut back, or you don't do all of them, but maybe you think, oh, I do have 1,000 pictures on my phone that I don't really do anything with. Let me get rid of them. Just to go through today, clean something up. It'll make you feel a little bit relieved to like, okay, I can breathe a little bit and have a little bit more room on there. Remember, if you want to get one of these Flexi Spot desks, they are on Amazon. Go look in the link in the description below and you can see great desk. I love mine. Very good quality. Like I said, I've had it for a while. You guys have watched my videos. I've had it for a long time. The black one was great. I just changed to white just to make a little bit nicer over here in my zone. So you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Remember that you are designed, you are created, and you are selected by God for great, wonderful things. And I am going to see you guys again tomorrow with another video. Okay? I'm going to see you tomorrow. Bye.